The respect is interesting too, because, when it comes to the concept of respect, you give in order to get. And it's not something where I'm just going to blindly respect you because you're, an authority figure or you're somebody that I've been told to respect. If you are somebody that I now find that I can trust, or we have, a great bond, or that, you are my direct manager or something, I'm going to start off with a baseline level of respect. I'm not just going to disrespect you based on nothing or just because I met you. That's not my default. But like uh it goes into that the whole like how we have those generational relationships of maybe I feel as though I am being respectful, but you don't read it that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you bring up a really good point, which is what is respect?
And
Let's
does it mean
let's
something
look at
different?
what is feeling respected? What does that look like? And I would say, as a woman, having grown up in corporate America, to me, respect was my ideas being heard and taken seriously. Well, let me tell you how many times I brought up an idea in a meeting. People looked at me as though, I just suddenly developed green hair. And 5 minutes later, some man said pretty much, paraphrased what I'd said, and everyone's like, that's a really good idea.
God, yeah.
That's a lack of respect. That has nothing to do with authority. It has nothing to do with people reporting to me. But if you ultimately don't feel heard, then you don't feel respected. And I would posit back to you. I hear what you're saying about respect, and I agree with you. You earn respect, frankly. You don't walk in the door with it, but it's even one step further than that. It's being felt, valued, and appreciated. That to me is employee respect. So that, I heard the president of Heiko Corporation speaking a couple of days ago. They have 9,000 employees, multi-billion-dollar company. And he said, I respect the guy that cleans our floors well, as much as I respect any of the senior management. And that's what's important. That tells you what a good organization is, when you respect every single one of your people. Because let me tell you, people couldn't work effectively if that floor wasn't clean. It would
Yep.
be dangerous.
Oh
So
yeah.
to me, that is fundamentally when people say they don't feel respected, part of it is they just don't feel seen and recognized.
That's very true. That's actually something I learned when I was working in hotels for many years, in sales in hotels. And, the best bosses that I ever had in hotels were saying, you better be saying hi and, hello, and have a conversation with all of the housekeeping staff, all of the banquet staff, all of the janitorial staff, everybody who is in that
Because
hotel,
without them, you wouldn't have a hotel,
right?
frankly.
I ain't got nothing to sell unless they're happy and like, continuing to come to work. And like, why do they deserve to have a less happy time at work than I do? They don't.
Exactly.
Like
They
everybody.
should all be respected. And I think part of the shame of corporate America is how little respect people have based on your title,
Mm,
your role in the organization, perhaps where you came from, your background. Did you go to college? Did you not go to college? Did
yeah,
you go to graduate school? Did you not go to graduate school? All these things that have nothing to do with being seen and heard and respected for what you do.
exactly.